Okay, this read is for Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, and Ascending for April 2018. We have the Sun in Aries. We just had a full moon in Libra, revealing hidden imbalances in our relationships. Libra is all about relationships. The full moon reveals the hidden in our subconscious, revealing the imbalances so that partnering with the Aries, fresh new astrological year, new actions, new beginnings, inspired by the, you know, Aries is the energy that creates the changes that were inspired by what was revealed during the full moon. We have a new moon coming in Aries coming up, so a lot of Aries energy. But this is for Sagittarius. Actually, we'll put that back in. Hang on. This is going to be for Sagittarius 2018. Let's see how this month, April, is going to look for Sagittarians. Okay. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Death card. Page of Wands. Oh, Seven of Wands. Okay, and what do we have at the bottom? But the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, to me, when I give reads, usually it means that whatever is going on is fated, and accept it because it is taking you somewhere that you are really hoping for, and it's your destiny, and it's your highest best destiny. So I have a feeling the read's going to be challenged. Sometimes this comes up to sort of keep us in faith through a challenge, because the challenges are hard, and challenges make us feel lost and like we aren't going anywhere, but actually we are going somewhere. And that's why this card shows up at the bottom, is to let you know this is part of the track, this is part of the journey. So let's have a look and see. Well, we're starting off right away with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles represents, well, the new growth that's happening right now, brand new beginnings in the material, touchable, tangible changes. Now, we have the Seven of Pentacles here in the consciousness section, or in the thinking section, or the thought section of my read. So in this read, it's saying that you've got a good idea, a brand new idea, or you're aware of a brand new beginning and a brand new idea. So in other words, there's thoughts around you're having some very deep thoughts and ideas, or you're feeling in sort of, I want to say, inspired new beginnings, which is kind of what we were talking about with the Aries, but that you are thinking of it, it's happening, you're aware of it. It possibly involves travel, but it also involves leaving sort of troubled, difficult situations. This is landing in the divine section of the read, which means it's divinely supported. I have union of self and in relationships in the center of my reads. So I would say that this read is bringing the Sagittarians into more inner alignment, and sort of, I want to say, slightly more independence, and sort of a detachment from relationships, or from needing a relationship. In other words, it's like a financial new beginning involving traveling and projects, and also leaving the past behind, is sort of creating a rather major shift in the heart of Sagittarians that I'm going to say is enabling them to be very detached from a situation that the Sagittarians have been struggling with emotionally getting a hold of for a while. And so, but at the same time, it's interesting, because at the same time that there's going to be a major shifting in the heart space of the Sagittarians, around knowledge of, in other words, because of financial advancements that are coming in for the life of the Sagittarians, a sort of an independence around relationships and heart matters is empowering the Sagittarian to create a sort of ability to sort of empower themselves in a way that gives them a stronger grip of their creative project. And so I want to say that the Sagittarians have been kind of going through a challenge, and as far as I want to say with a relationship that was let's have a look here. Let's have a look. A relationship that might have caused some sort of a lack of security. So there was no stability in this relationship. So it's almost like the stability of financial advancements is coming in, and new beginnings is empowering the Sagittarian to sort of make a shift towards inner union and hanging in there with their work, causing cooperation with a project idea that involves traveling and leaving the past behind them, creating balance in their relationship because they're going towards such a strong destiny towards their financial future. It's a sort of like a new financial fate, that it's sort of shedding relationships that don't go in this fated direction. And so it's sort of, and the Sagittarians are sort of in a place where they're really okay to shed it. Like it's okay for the Sagittarian. In other words, there's such a strong forward motion towards the Sagittarians' financial new future that they feel so strong in it that they're able to shed relationships that aren't supportive, because their destiny is so strongly coming into place, a new destiny that the Sagittarians are sort of seeing you're seeing the sort of fruition or the growth of it, that it's enabling you to have a sort of a strong handle on your creative projects. Here we are back at creative projects that enable you to sort of shift any sort of dead weight in relationships out of the way, if that makes sense, I hope. Now we're going to ask for clarity. And so now, interesting, so we get the Hermit card. So it's almost like, and there we get turned away from the center of union. So I'm going to say that the Sagittarians have shifted in a place where they're no longer willing. I'm going to see what's coming out. The Knight of Wands. Well, there's the Sagittarians' wands. Sagittarians we're fire signs. I'm a Sagittarian as well. So, we're very passionate about what we do. Sagittarians tend to be quite passionate and fiery people, and up for adventure and a pretty exciting good time. So I'm going to say that the Sagittarians are not willing to sort of be held back anymore by any kind of a relation. They would almost rather be single and turn away than be in a relationship that does not support their destiny. So it's like the Sagittarians are standing strong in a very strong financial career destiny that a relationship has to sort of shift in order to support for them. I've got a phone call coming in. So, what on earth? Okay. So, let's see. All right. So, I'm going to pull an animal card from Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guide, Oracle card. I gotta put it off. All right. Okay, so let's have a look. What card I can pull for Sagittarians from your Animal Spirit Guide. The Panda. All right. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. That's interesting because it seems to me that Sagittarians are gaining sort of, well, we were talking about the work. So this really is a read for the work for Sag. I mean, this is more of a kind of a work read, really, than anything than it is a relationship read for Sagittarians. But creating a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work is sort of supporting the idea that this read is suggesting for Sagittarians to kind of empower themselves in this sort of expansive career and finances that are happening, and sort of a brand new beginning that's going to actually bring them so strongly to their fate. And I think that everything is going to sort of line up for the Sagittarian now, that they've sort of shifted into sort of their a financial fated future. And it seems to me that for Sagittarians, everyone else is going to have to line up with you. So have a wonderful April, Sagittarians. Thank you.